Alrighty, folks. So in this video, we're going to be going over three stocks that I'm looking at right now, whose charts I'm liking. And the last stock that we're going to talk about, the third one, this company set to report earnings very soon. So later in the video, we'll break down those numbers, the estimates, all that good stuff. So if y'all find value, hit that like button and feel free to subscribe if you want. If you want to see more videos from this big old head guy right here. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, make sure to do that down below at StockSurfest. That's greatly appreciated. I'm getting way more active on Twitter. And with that being said, guys, cheers. And oh, by the way, don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo. The clock's ticking. Each of those could be valued up to $2,000. That's linked down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive into it. So the first stock that I want to talk to you guys about today is Monster Energy, right? Or is it officially called Monster Beverage? Let me actually pull it up here. I think it's Monster Beverage, MNST. Either way, yeah, Monster Beverage Corporation, MNST is the ticker. This is the first stock that we're going to talk about. And let me tell you guys, the amount of Monsters I've consumed in my day, I don't drink them anymore because they're absolutely terrible for you. Let's be honest, no matter how much we sugarcoat it, or no matter how much the influencers push all these energy drinks on us, right? They're awful. Let's be honest, guys. They're very bad for you. We all know that, but people still drink them, and I was one of those guys that was pretty much drinking a Monster every day, which honestly is pretty crazy thinking back on it. But then again, I knew people that were drinking multiple Monsters in a day. Maybe out there, some of you guys out there watching, maybe you did that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But either way, MNST, guys, this is one that I'm watching, and we can see right now. Let me actually clear the drawing set, and let me clear that 106 alert. That's before they did their split. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but they did a split a couple of months ago, a 2-for-1 split. Ever since that point, pretty much, we had a little run-up after that into earnings, which these earnings were back in May. And then we've gotten ourselves in this channel. You guys can actually see we arguably have a channel. Well, I guess we do here if I draw it out. If it lets me draw it out. Come on, guys. There we go. We're in this channel right now, no doubt about it. But at the same time, if I clear the drawing set, we can also see we are holding an uptrend, boom, right here, and arguably in a wedge as well at the same time as we're seeing that channel. So either way, whatever way you slice and dice it, right, this looks like we're holding an uptrend, and we're now more towards the top of this channel or the top of the wedge here. And it looks like MNST wants to break out. Maybe not right this second. I mean, who knows? It might be breaking out very soon here. But over the course of the next couple of days / weeks, this one tends to move slow, so maybe weeks. You know, we could be potentially breaking out. Keyword is could. Nobody knows. Nothing is guaranteed. But the way things are playing out on MNST right now, we're getting, you know, more towards the top of this wedge here, top of the channel. We could be breaking out. Maybe. We're going to test it. Let's see if the bulls push through. That's really the main thing that I'm looking for. So I'm going to set my alert at $60. Mark is at or above. There we go. That happens to be the high from the past pretty much couple of months at this point. So if that does break 60 bucks, man, we're going to be flying from that point, in my opinion, on Monster Beverage, and who knows where it's going to be going from that point. So the next one here, guys, is Visa, ticker symbol V, which you guys probably remember. I called this out a couple of weeks ago. We had this triangle. Let me actually redraw it. You can see right here we had this triangle that I called out. Boom, we broke out of there at about 230, 235, more like 235. We got all the way up to about 245. Then we ended up retracing down back to 235. You guys can see on this day from 245 back to 235. That was about 3 weeks ago. And since that point, we've popped off, and now we're actually holding another higher low above the 180 SMA. We're actually bouncing off the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. So to me, guys, Visa looks like it's already breaking out, but it looks like now it's going to start moving towards that 245 resistance, at least as of now when I'm making this video, which let me actually set my alert there, which if that were to break, guys, if we do break 245 on Visa, that's where this one could really start taking off. So keep in mind, guys, we broke out of 235. That was the first breakout a couple of weeks ago after we got, or actually no, we broke out before we got earnings, and we've maintained that 235, 240 level after earnings, which is great. So we got the first breakout. Now let's see if we get that second breakout above 245, which if we do, guys, Excuse me, let me actually get some coffee. Cheers, by the way, to everybody out there watching. I appreciate you all as always. There we go. So if we do break above 245, 250, 252 could be next. And guess what, guys? That is the all-time high on Visa. So we're right there. We're almost at all-time highs on Visa. So let's see how it plays out. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And let me actually talk about the last stock for the video, which if you guys stuck till the end, I appreciate you all. As always, you guys are awesome. It is Adobe, ticker symbol ADBE. At the time that I'm making this video, folks, Adobe is up around 2%, and we are breaking out of the, what is this, the 50? Yeah, the 50, and we're bouncing off of the 180 SMA. We did that a couple of days ago, so Adobe's definitely starting to break out right now. And mind you, this is the company that is set to report earnings in a couple of weeks from now. In the middle of September, they're looking to report earnings, guys. And we're breaking out ahead of earnings, which is interesting. And this could lead to maybe a push towards the recent highs, which were in the mid 500s, 552.94 to be exact. So let me actually pull up the Chrome app here, guys. Give me a second and we'll see the numbers on Adobe, the estimates, all that good stuff, because this is always a company that I've wanted to own. You guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I've talked about this before. I've wanted to own Adobe. It's just so expensive all the time. It's so hard to get this at a good price, and there's no way I'm paying $530 a share at a 50p ratio on Adobe. There's no way. Maybe if it was a 30p, maybe a 25, heck yeah, I'd pick that up all day. But right now, it's way overvalued in my opinion heading into these earnings. The market cap right now is $240 billion, pretty much $250 billion. Unbelievable. And let's see the analysis tab. Let me pull this up. Bear with me. So check it out, guys. We can see right here, these are the estimates for the upcoming quarter, which again, they're set to report earnings, I believe on the 14th, middle of September, whatever day it was. You guys saw it earlier in this video. We can see based on 26 analysts here, the average number for EPS is 365. Let me actually zoom in a little bit more here. There we go, guys. 365. The low estimate's 362. The high estimate is 371, and a year ago they did 340. So either way, whether they do the average number, low, high, they're going to be up year over year on EPS, which is good. And on revenue, you guys can see the sales are going to be pretty flat. The average estimate based on 25 analysts is 4.48 billion. The low is 4.44. The high is 4.78. And last year they did 4.43 billion dollars, and that's going to have them again at pretty much flat revenue year over year, which isn't the worst considering how much Adobe grew in 2020, 2021. You guys can see if I pull up the financials very quickly, you guys can see that. I mean, look, they grew a ton over the past couple of years. If I pull up the annual number, which actually this is the annual number, you can see they did $11 billion of revenue in 2019, almost $13 billion in 2020. They did almost 15.8 in 2021. So they grew a lot. So it makes sense. Their revenue's flattening out a little bit. Let's see how it plays out over time. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to hit that like button. And don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo. The clock's ticking, guys. Use that link down below. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. That's all you have to do. You get 5 stocks right off the bat. And if you want some more stocks, guys, deposit at least $1,000 onto the platform. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, and mind you, each of those stocks could be valued up to $2,000. And the best part of the promo is if you fund your account at least $5,000 for a limited time, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock on top of those 15 stocks. And I'm telling you guys, this is the best promo right now, and you have a couple more days to take advantage of it, so use that link down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll see you in the next one.